What's going on, people? It is Irish Gunner HD here, you can call me Irish, and today you're basically going to be watching every single kill from every game that I recorded from the beta that I didn't actually use for like a commentary already. So anything that I had left lying on my hard drive, excuse me. You see, the thing was, because of the frame rate issues that I was having at this, like the whole first 3 quarters of the beta, and just, I don't know, there was something about it. I didn't I never really seemed to have a very good game. So rather than like just using one of the average games, I just thought I'd take every single game. It took me like a good hour or two to edit all these clips. I cut out every single kill. Some are good, some are bad, some are just like random running around the corner, and some are like snipes across the map. Some are, as you just seen, like taking a helicopter down from above up on a rooftop. So I hope you enjoyed the gameplay, but that's pretty much it. That's what you're going to be watching. What I wanted to talk about is, first of all, where I've been for the last while. I don't know if you can hear it, but in my voice it's probably a bit different. I've had like a toothache to end all toothaches, and when I get toothaches, it's not only a toothache, it's also like it goes up my whole face, and like like the whole side of my face where the tooth is that's hurting, and then like that all hurts, and then I get a headache from it as well. So it's not a good time at all. And also with this particular one, for some reason, I think it's an abscess or something like that, and I basically have a lump on the side of my face. I've got like a big swollen thing. Anyway, enough of this sickness. Yeah, so because of that, between like the headaches, the bad moods, the lack of sleep and stuff like that I've been getting from just being sick and ill, basically, I just haven't really thought that like making a video would be the best idea, because I'd make a video, like my grumpiness and tiredness and not lack of enthusiasm would shine through, and it wouldn't be that good. And also I didn't want to put out a video like that specifically like now, since I'm like my channel's after booming in the last couple of weeks. I'm up to like 725 subscribers, I believe, as I record this, so that's like incredible. But anyway, quite a way into the game now, and I just wanted to talk about my plans for the full game release. So, as you all know, the game is out now in America. Well, not specifically in America, but like it's out in certain regions around the world. And although like people are using the kind of VPN solution, and like they're going about it in different ways to play it when they're not in American or wherever, first off, I ordered a physical copy, so I ordered it in a shop in Dublin city centre, so I actually have to make the trip in there to pick it up. And also, even if I did order online on the like the pre-order thing, I don't know, there's something about the whole VPN solution thing that's just, it's a bit, I don't know, how would you even say it? It's like, it's kind of greedy, or like just this kind of spoiled impatientness. I don't really agree with it. It really annoys me and frustrates me that people, like, there's like some, like the same people that are using the VPN to play the game are the ones that complain about, oh, gaming's changed, game's not the way it was anymore, you don't go into a game shop and buy a game disc anymore, it's all digital online, and I wish gaming was the way. Bullshit, you're the same person that's after using the VPN to fucking, like, I'm not talking about anybody in specific here, but like just in general, like a lot of what I've seen from different people is like the same people that that would tend to complain about that kind of thing are the ones that are being the impatient, like little, oh, give me now. The same people that are like having that attitude to use the VPN solution to play the game early. So yeah, that's basically a roundabout way of saying that yes, I won't be getting it on the release day, or I don't have it yet because I'm not able to do the VPN thing, because I ordered a physical copy, and even if I didn't get a physical copy and I was downloading it off Origin or whatever, I wouldn't, because I would rather just wait. But what else did I want to say? Yeah, my actual plan. So when the game does come out on November the 1st, which is the day after tomorrow, it's the 30th, 11 o'clock on the 30th, on the night, sorry, 11 o'clock on the night of the 30th. So Halloween is tomorrow, and then November 1st. The problem is, this is where it gets kind of complicated. My sister's birthday is the 1st, is the same day, so I have to get her something for that. And as it stands, I think I've talked about this in a video before, the money situation is pretty darn tight around here, so I don't know how I'm going to work it out. All I know is that the game comes out on the 1st. I don't think I'll be able to get it on release date. Even if I had the money, I don't think I'll be able to go into town on Tuesday. I've got too much going on. But like, so at the earliest, if everything works out and I, at some stage win the lottery between now and the release day, even so, the earliest, very earliest I can get it on is Wednesday. Sorry. So the plan is get it as early as possible. I'm putting aside money this week. I'm going to put aside money on Tuesday when I get paid again. and that's like whatever I'm short of then. I think I've got €20 now. I'm gonna put aside €20 on Tuesday, and like that'll be 40, and I think I'll need another fiver, and I played a fiver off the deposit, and I believe it was 50 euro. I'll check my receipting while I keep talking. Yeah, so the plan is to eventually obviously pick it up. Then that means that I'm at a significant disadvantage. As you can imagine, like it's already bad enough that we get the game on the 21st when everyone else in the world has it already. Like, I'm just trying to read this now. Subtotal. I don't think it has an actual price on this receipt thing. Nope. So it doesn't have an actual thing, so that was pointless. Yeah, so like I'm already at a big disadvantage being on the PC, not being on the PC or being from Ireland and not having it yet. Haven't ordered the physical copies. you know all that. But like I'm already at a disadvantage as far as the channel goes. I can't bring anything like new or exciting or fresh or anything like that. Like so, it kind of sucks like that. I'm so behind the curve, as it were. When it comes to this, because I don't think I ever have, because when it comes to Battlefield in particular, when I was on the Xbox, PS3 got everything first, so I didn't ever get any advantage there. Now I'm on PC, but I'm from Ireland, and I'm still getting left behind, so I don't know, can't really catch a break, but trying to think what else. So the plan is to basically, obviously, record like the first gameplay. I want to get my first ever full gameplay, whatever map that may be or whatever mode. I'm thinking just to get used to the changes. Obviously it's been so long since the beta. I want to get used to the key bindings and the sensitivities and the differences and stuff like that first. So I'll probably play some TDM. I probably won't record that. I'll probably record my first ever game of Conquest is probably what I'll do. But whatever way I got about it, you can expect more of the tips and tricks series where I did the one with the health pack. I'll look into little different things, just the little tidbits here and there of the things that not everyone might know. Trying to think what else are my plans. I definitely want to get more kind of live comms going, more squatting up. I want to play with people, record games, talking to people and stuff like that. I did quite enjoy them. If you've seen the video that I did with Quakeman, that was a lot of fun. Had a great time. It was only TDM on canals, but like it was great just to be able to have a chat and stuff like that with a friend while you're playing and post it, and it was all good. So I'm definitely looking into doing more of that. There's not really much I can I'm not really looking into doing the whole kind of gun stats, gun reviews, what's the best, blah blah blah, because let's be honest, everybody else does that. People like X Factor and Level Cap in particular do it very well, so there's no real point in me doing that. Not that I would anyway, because I've made a video in the past saying are they even a good thing for the game. Oh, that's one thing that I should mention. Simtic.com has gotten even easier. Like, it's gotten easier than it's ever been to use Simtic.com right now. Just go on there and check out the stats for yourself, rather than looking at an X Factor. No, okay, I don't mean that in a bad way. I don't mean don't watch X Factor's videos. But, like, rather than listen to somebody else and just saying what they think is the best, look into it yourself. Try to, like, on Simtic you can select the guns, you can select the attachments, and if you've been on Simtic before in Battlefield 3 and you haven't checked it since they updated it for Battlefield 4, it's quite different now. It's a lot easier to use. The comparisons, like literally I put in, say, like the AUG versus the SAR 21, because the SAR 21 is a gun that I'm looking at using that a lot. I really like the look of it, and by the stats, it's actually a very good gun as well. But they have a thing where you can compare them in the base guns, or you can compare them with two attachments and just different variations and all. It's crazy. It's really good. But what they've improved upon now is underneath, when you click compare, it literally gives you like the AUG is 24% better at this. The SAR 21 is 25% better at this, and blah blah blah. And like it has what the AUG's advantages are, the SAR's advantages are, and what both guns are the same. It's just it's really done well. I'll actually leave a link to Simtic down in this, or to the page down in the description, because it's definitely worth checking out. But yeah, so that was a bit off topic about the plans. So yeah, other than like random funny moments, obviously there's a lot more in the game now. There's a lot more that could go wrong. There's a lot of glitches being the game new, so I'll probably post some of the funny random moments and stuff like that. And I'm trying to think, is there much else? See, this video is about 15 minutes long, and I don't really have that much else to say. It's been a while, I know this, but there was one thing that I want to say, but I'm trying to think, is there anything as far as the game goes? if you want to add me on Battlelog, like feel free to add me on Battlelog and jump in a game. If you ever see me online, don't ever hesitate to join in. If the Battlelog friendship gets full, which I highly doubt, but if it does for some reason, then obviously there's nothing really I can do about that. But for now, there's more than enough spaces if you want to add me on there and we can play. But yeah, so the other thing, the last thing that I want to talk about, and then I'll just sign it off at that and let the rest of the video play out, which is not something that I usually do or like to do, but it's a very long gameplay, and I did all the I went through all the effort of editing it, so I might as well leave it all in. But yeah, I want to talk about the kind of computer struggles that I've been having recently. If you follow me on Twitter, you would have probably seen my extraordinarily huge amounts of rage. So what happened was, everybody knows, I think, that cares enough. Everybody knows that Windows 8, and more specifically the 8.1 update, that it gives you a performance increase. I think the numbers that I seen were up to 20% maybe, or something crazy like that. It's probably not that much, but that's just for some reason the number that's off the top of my head. But yeah, so 8.1 is supposed to give you a performance upgrade increase. And I was like, okay, well, I know from everything that I've heard, 8.1 is a shit box atrocious piece of crap, but you never know. I might as well just have a look and just see how it goes. So what I did was I upgraded. I didn't back anything up because I've never ever in my entire life ever had to back anything up for any reason. I've never upgraded. I've also never upgraded operating systems, so that's obviously a mistake that I made. But anyway, moving on. I upgraded it, and what happens when you upgrade is I went from Windows 7 64-bit professional, or no, Ultimate. Sorry, I went from that to Windows 8.1 64-bit, and basically 8.1 Pro, that is. And basically, what happens is when you upgrade, it takes your old OS, basically your program files and your program files 86 and your user documents and all that, and it puts it into a folder called windows.old. So that was all fair enough, and I was like, okay, I'm probably gonna have to re-download a couple of programs. No, it broke everything. This was the start, so it broke everything. All my programs didn't, not one of my programs transferred over. I had to re-download pretty much all of them, but it was only. So on the first day that I did it, I realized that I'd have to re-download them. So I re-downloaded a good few, and I got a load of them in there. And then I was like, okay, so that was a bit of a pain in the arse. Okay, so I've downloaded Fruity Loops, FL Studio, and I'm gonna continue working on some music and stuff. So I open up the music. I go to try to find my projects folder, and I'm like, where is it? It's supposed to be in Windows.old. Program files 86 via our image line, FL Studio, packs, plot, patches, blah blah blah, the directory. So I'm looking around for it and I can't find it anywhere. And then I'm like, I go in and I'm like, there's not even a program files folder here anymore. What? What? So, hold on. Because what you people might not know, I know that I uploaded the Adagio for Strings remix, but I've been a producer since probably 2007, I think, 2008 at the latest. And pretty much throughout all my different PCs, I've always been able to transfer over my projects and stuff like that. And projects being say I open a track, I lay the beat, I lay the bass line, I lay the percussion and the keys or whatever. And then I get tired, excuse me, I get tired, I want to go to bed, I save it, I close it, I go to bed. Turn on the computer. Those saved project work in progresses, I had in and around possibly upwards of 100 plus. That I just never gotten around to finishing, that are in one stage or another of completion, and basically they're all gone. I don't know, like a couple of years worth of unfinished projects, some really good stuff. Not to toot my own horn, some really good stuff, and it's just all gone. So that's also another reason why there hasn't been so much content on the channel lately. I've basically been doing an entire computer overhaul. So that's it. I actually did manage to talk to you throughout the entire thing. I've reinstalled Windows 7. I've reinstalled all my programs. Had an absolute nightmare of a couple of days between the toothache, the lack of sleep, the computer problems. It sucked, but hopefully now I'll enjoy Halloween, and Battlefield 4 is coming out. So that's it. Sorry for talking so long over the gameplay. If you enjoyed it, please do leave a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new here. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.